Welcome to the Explainer. You know, for a long time, it felt like government contracts were just for the big guys, right? Well, that's changing. Today, we're cracking open the playbook, showing small and medium-sized businesses like yours exactly how to get in on the action and win.
Okay, let's just dive right in. The whole landscape for small and medium businesses has shifted, and it all comes down to one number: 5 million reals. And trust me, this isn't just some random figure. It's a key that unlocks a huge new world of opportunity.
So, what is this number? It's the new financial exemption limit. Think about it. Before, just to throw your hat in the ring for a project, you had to cough up money for tender fees and preliminary insurance. But now, they've bumped that limit way up from 1 million. So for any government job up to 5 million reals, those initial costs, gone. Completely waived for qualified small, medium, and micro businesses.
All right, so this isn't just some boring policy update. Let's really dig into what this 5 million advantage means for your business, day to day.
Okay, so what they did here is actually brilliant, and it's two things. First, the cap is 5 times higher. That's huge, but what's just as important is who it's for. It used to be just for the small and micro-sized companies. Now, they've opened it up to medium-sized businesses too. That's a game changer, letting more established companies bid without having to pay all those costs up front.
So you're probably asking, how do I get in on this? The very first step, and honestly, it's the most important one, is to get your company officially classified. It's like creating your profile on the government's radar. If you don't do this, for all they know, you don't even exist.
Seriously, this classification profile is way more than just a piece of paper. It's your digital passport to get government work. It's an active tool that's working for you. It'll send you automatic alerts for jobs in your field, let you see all the current and future projects, and it keeps all your bids in one place. And the best part? It lets government entities see exactly what you're qualified for instantly.
Okay, so you've got your profile, you're in the system, awesome. But hold on, before you even think about bidding, we need to talk about getting your house in order. Because I'm not kidding, one tiny slip up, one little administrative mistake, and you're out, instantly disqualified. So let's go through this readiness checklist together. You have to treat this checklist like it's non-negotiable. The system is automated, and it shows no mercy. Your commercial registration expires in 3 weeks? Nope, rejected. Haven't uploaded your latest budget? Rejected. The activities in your profile are just a little different from the tender's requirements? Rejected. And get this, even a slight difference in your company name on the bid versus your registration will get you kicked out. You have to be perfect here. Precision is everything.
Okay, you're in the game, your paperwork is perfect, and you're ready to bid. What's next? The real goal now is to level up. We're talking about raising your classification tier. Because a higher tier isn't just about landing bigger projects, it's about landing the more profitable ones.
So, how do they decide your tier? It really comes down to 3 main things. First, your financials. They want to see you're stable. Second, your experience and quality, to prove you can actually do the work. But the third one, your performance rating. That's the big one, especially for getting into those top tiers. It's your official report card from past government jobs, and you absolutely need a good one to get the best contracts.
And speaking of financials, I found this little gem in the source material, a really clever pro tip for leveling up faster. It's a quote that says, "Submit 2 budgets to benefit if we merge the revenue." Okay, so what in the world does that mean for you? It's actually super simple, but so powerful. Let's say last year's revenue wasn't quite enough to get you to the next tier. No problem. You can actually submit your budgets for the last 2 years, and the system might let you merge those revenue figures together. That combined number could be just what you need to jump over the threshold and get into that higher tier way faster. All right, so let's say you've won a contract, you did the work, project's complete. You'd think you're done, right? Not quite. Now comes a really crucial part. The government agency you worked for is going to give you a performance rating. And this rating, it becomes a permanent part of your record, and it will follow you around, affecting every single bid you make in the future.
This thing is basically your public report card. Every other government agency can see it. A great rating opens up a ton of doors. But what if you get a rating that you feel is just wrong? What if it's totally unfair?
Well, the good news is there's a system in place to protect you. You get an email with your rating, and from that moment, the clock starts ticking. You have 5 business days to file an official grievance. And this isn't just sending an angry email. You submit your appeal with all your proof to a dispute resolution committee. This committee even has a judge on it. So it's basically like a mini court, designed to make sure everything is fair.
And get this, there are even more layers of support. So if for some reason the committee's decision doesn't go your way, you're not stuck. You can actually escalate your case again, this time to a dedicated support team. Their job is to step in and mediate to make sure you're really being treated fairly.
So there you have it. That's the playbook. You know how to get in the game, how to make sure you're always ready to bid, and how to level up your status. So really, the only question left is, what's your first step going to be to raise your company's tier and start winning those bigger contracts?